Hello, welcome back to Design Patterns. So, in this video, we are going to learn the builder pattern. So, builder, the pattern, the name of this pattern defines. So, builder means when we listen this word, design based on the design vocabulary. When we listen this word, the builder defines the building of some construction way or this. Same in that case only, the builder pattern performs the building of the classes and objects. So separate the here coming to the intent, separate the construction of a complex object from its representation so that the same construction process can create different representation. So for this example, I will tell the non-software example. For suppose we have to construct one flat, one house. Okay, so house is nothing but a complex object. So for that construction of a complex object, we need to create different representations like first basement and then pillars and then roof and then some tiles, cement, by using all these are all the different representation. After combining all these different representation, we'll get the complex object, that is house. So that is a non-software example. In this software example, it is the intent is nothing but based on that when it separates the construction of a complex object from its representation, so that the same construction process can create different representation. So a reader for here, this is the intent. So next, coming to the motivation, here I am taking the example as RTF, nothing but it is a format or dot RTF, dot ASCII, dot DOC document format. So same, it is a RTF rich text format. Document exchanges format should be able to convert RTF to many text formats. So in that case, when you all well known that whenever we whenever we are performing in the Google, we define some PDF to Word converter, Word to some other converter. Same here also, that is the example where this builder pattern mainly used. So if we take that one complex object, that is a what we need. So for that complex object, we need we create a different representation. So that is nothing but conversion. So the reader might convert RTF document into plain ASCII text or a text widget that can be edited interactively. Okay, so that here I am telling the information is RTF is converted into ASCII. The problem, however, is that the number of possible conversions is open-ended, so it should be easy to add a new version without modifying the reader. So next, coming to the solution is to configure the, what is the solution mean? It is a solution used to configure the RTF reader class with a text converter object that converts RTF to another textual representation. As the RTF reader passes the RTF document, it uses the text converter to perform the conversion. So this is about motivation. Here the only the basic thing is nothing but conversion needed for text converter to RTF reader to text converter, nothing but ASCII plain text ASCII converter. So this is the motivation. Next, motivation diagram, as well as here I am taking the RTF reader, and in that RTF reader, this is the operation which follows as parsing, parse RTF, and coming to the these are all the builders. So see here, lightly fade out. So that is the builders, and builders means all these are all the creating representations, all the different representations for this is the complex object which we have. Okay, so builders here text converter using ASCII text converter or text converter text read. Like here, this is the RTF reader which is using converter like online converter. Here I want some PDF format or Word format or some RTF format, whatever, or another ASCII format, normal plain notepad document. All this can be defined in motivation. Next, coming to the applicability. So use the builder pattern when the algorithm creating a complex object should be independent of the parts. So whenever the algorithm should makes the independent work, there we'll apply the builder pattern to sort. So next, coming to the second one, the construction process must allow different representation for object that is constructed. So what I told, that construction means not building construction. Construction means constructing the classes and object wherever the necessary or wherever the use of that operations can be converted. That must allow different representations. There we'll apply the builder pattern to solve the design problem. So next coming to the structure of builder pattern, it is very easy structure. Just director, builder, concrete builder. That's it. So director means RTF reader, builder means text converter, concrete builder means ASCII converter, text converter, for whatever all the names, and which we downloaded is product. So this is the director, construct is the operation, builder build part. So what part is to be built and get result as a product. So this is the easy structure for this builder pattern. Next coming to the participants. So participants means what I know I told that in the structure there are four participants. Builder as acts as a text converter, concrete builder is nothing but a ASCII converter, text widget converter, director means RTF reader, product means ASCII text widget. Okay, so this is about the participants which uses four participants. So in the coming by seeing the motivation diagram we have to write all this one. So this is about participant. Now coming to the collaboration. So what are all the collaboration we need to define? The client creates the director object and configures it with the desired builder object. So collaboration means what are the interaction that are doing with the participant. So what the client participants do, what are the director participants do, what is the builder participant do, what the client retrieves the product, what are the product that retrieves by the client can all be discussed in the collaborations. So that defines by the client creates the director object and configures it with the desired builder object. So director notifies that the builder whenever a part of product should be built. So then director handles that request to the builder. Builder handles the request from the director and adds part to the product. The client retrieves the downloaded product. So this is the what the work done by the all these participants. Next coming to the consequences. So consequences means lets you vary a product's internal representation. So it's isolate the code for construction and representation. It gives final control over the construction process. So whenever the consequences defined, it lets you vary a product's internal representation. So every products, every classes and objects, there is an internal and external representation. Whenever we apply whenever we apply this builder pattern, we have to define, we have to vary the internal representations of the products. So then the result will be faced as internally. So isolations code for construction and representation means there is a separate code for construction process and for representing that process. So that gives the results by this builder pattern, and also the result is one of the most result is final control over the construction. Controlling for each and every class and object can be defined. It is a consequences. Next coming to the two implementation techniques we have in this builder pattern. One is assembly and construction interface, and second one is empty methods as default in builder. So this is the implementation way which defines assembly and construction interface, empty methods as default in builder. So assembly and construction interface. Assembling means combining all the different creation of the different representation and constructing a complex object interface. We use in this implementation technique to perform the builder pattern also. And the other method is empty methods as default. Why? Because if we perform the empty method, if there is any adding of that class or object dynamically, if this empty methods is used as a default in builder. So that is also one of the method to follow. Next coming to the sample code. So by seeing the structure we have to write the sample code. And abstract class director is the main abstract class. So builder we are defining as a variable. So void function like construct for all objects and structure, build part 1, part 2, part 3, whatever how many parts is there, we have to define the builder dot build part 1 as a method. So next coming public class builder, implement the code. So concrete builder extends from the builder, so implement the code. This is the common syntax for every pattern, and also builder pattern defines director, builder and concrete builder, and build part. So this is the sample code. Next coming to the known users, these are the two common known users. Common known use for every pattern is document editor, and here I am taking I already told the example. So online converter, nothing but Word to PDF or PDF to Word PDF to some other document format, PDF to RTF, whatever. All conversion, you can call it as a one of the example for builder pattern. Next, coming to the related pattern, means here two related pattern. Abstract factory. Why? Because abstract factory defines the factory classes and product classes. Here I am taking the factory classes as all the converters is factory classes, and what I am downloading the document is product class. So that's why abstract factory is one of the closely related pattern for builder pattern. Next, composite means it defines the hierarchical way. So first complex object, or by creating the different representations, all representations can be created and building one by one. So that's why for builder pattern, composite also closely related pattern for this builder pattern. So this is about builder pattern. I think, hope you all understood about the builder pattern, and example for builder pattern is online converter PDF to but real time example. So this is about builder pattern. So in the next class we'll see the other pattern. So thank you very much.